right, good morning, everyone. It's 8:22, so I was opening up a advising session this morning at 8, but no one showed up. So I get it. It's week one, and you're super stressed out, and one more meeting just feels like not doable. But let's just talk through advising for our master students. So first of all, if you are in the summer where you're going to be finishing with your master's, congratulations. But let's just double check and make sure that you have everything you need. So let's see, there you go. All right, so here's your final stretch checklist. There are a few things that you need to check in to make sure that you've done. One is, are you officially matriculated as a graduate student? This is not always obvious. Sometimes people finish all their coursework and they don't realize that they're not officially a graduate student. So we'll talk about that in a moment. Do you have all of your coursework completed? And there's an easy way to check for that. And have you applied for graduation? So those are the points we're going to talk about today. So the first is, this one, wait, what? I had to apply to be a graduate student. So this is not always obvious to everyone. But it is true. So even if you went through the program and you were in the certification program and you completed your certification, it's easy. It's just an administrative move, but you still had to apply to be in the graduate program. And the way you do that, it's super easy. You would go to this link, graduate.tcnj.edu apply. It's going to ask you for all of the things that you did before, like essay and transcript and recommendation letters, but you don't need them. You only need them if you've never done it before. But if you are already in our certification program, we have all that material, and all you need to do is give us your basic information. And in the office and records and registration, they call it throwing you over the wall. So basically they throw you over the virtual wall and make you a graduate student. So if you didn't do that before, you can still do it, just do it now. The second big point is, have you completed all of your coursework? If you're not sure that you've completed all of your coursework, there are a couple ways to check. One is you could go into pause, you can click on the tab that says academic requirements, and anything that appears you might still need. So if it appears and it has a little yellow diamond next to it, that means in progress. So that means the system knows that you're taking it right now. If it appears and there's no little symbol next to it, then we think you still need it. Now, every now and then it's a transfer course, maybe from PLS or somewhere else. And if that's the case, then you'll need to just follow up with whatever institution holds that transcript and make sure it's sent over to us so that you can get credit for it. If you're ever not sure of your program and exactly what courses you need, there are also PDF versions of your program planners at this link. And you can check those out anytime and just sort of do a little manual check off all of your classes. And the third thing, did I apply for graduation? So this happens every year where you're like, I did all the things. And it feels so good to do all the things, like take all of your classes and write all of your papers and do all the things that are really hard, that it's easy for us to just think we're done. But there is a button in pause where you have to click to actually apply for graduation. So you can check to see if you applied for graduation. If you already know you didn't, just go into pause and click the button. If you're not sure if you did or not, you can check. So you go into pause, click on advising tools, and you're going to see a status. If you applied, it's going to say applied. If you applied and they've already done an audit, you're going to look for if it says problem. If it says problem, that usually indicates that you're missing a class. And if you think that you're ready to go and there's a problem, it might just be a transfer, and that's something easy to fix. It might say hold or pre-post. Those also mean that you have applied and probably that an audit's been done. But the last thing is awarded. And awarded happens when all your grades are in and you've officially completed the program, and your transcript at the bottom will say that you've successfully completed the program. So commencement. So commencement's coming up. This is a big deal. Even though we're virtual, we are planning on doing a virtual ceremony commencement. So we need a few things from you. We need a speaker. So if you would like to be the speaker for the teacher education students, you can send your name to me. Or if you've been in class with somebody who you just think is dynamite and would be an amazing speaker, please send an email to either me or Stuart nominating that person. And we won't, just so you know, you can nominate somebody, they won't necessarily be obligated to do it. We would go to them and say, you've been nominated and would you like to do this? So there's no harm in nominating somebody who you feel are a great deal of respect for and you want to put their name forward. The second thing is that anybody who's been to our commencement ceremonies before know that we always have student performances and we have so many talented people in our pool. So if you have a talent, you know, you play the ukulele, you dance, you sing, you want to recite a poem, you want to do a parody, whatever it is, please let us know, and you can record yourself and we will put that together into the commencement ceremony, and we'd love to have you. So please consider doing that. And you could just email myself or Stuart as soon as possible so that we could start getting that rolling. And the last thing, diplomas. So everybody wants to know, how are we going to get our diplomas since we're not live? So we want to make sure that the main office has the address where you want your diploma sent, because they are going to be working away at packing up your diplomas and making sure that they are mailed to you. So unless you get in touch with them, they're going to use whatever address is on file in your PAWS account. So if you go in your PAWS account and you look on student information, that's the address that they're going to use. If that is not where you want your diploma sent, please email the OSGP office. Use, sorry, the font here got so wonky, but if you could just in the reference line put diploma mailing address, that will help them easily sort through and not lose any of your important information. So I hope this has been helpful to you, and if you have further questions or need clarification, please just send me an email and I will be to help you out. Thank you.